I don't know if you can teach creativity. I've never seen anywhere that you can teach that. So it's something within ourselves, some connection, wherever those ideas come from, that, it's not taught. So you have to allow it. And that's kind of our philosophy in terms of the education, is finding their interests and allowing these things to happen. I don't know how creativity works, and I know that when I watch a child, they're incredibly curious, creative, and they have this.
Hi, welcome to Peak Moment. I'm Janaea Donaldson, and I'm in Seattle. And a few days ago, Robin and I were biking at the corner of the streets in Seattle, waiting for the signal to change. And there was this biker behind me, and I moved aside because I wanted to make sure I wasn't in his way. And he turned to me and he said, "Are you Janaea Donaldson?" And I was stunned and pleased. It was like, and you said,
"I love your show."
Oh,
I love Peak Moment.
And I'm very honored to hear that, and said to, who we learned, Mark Mendonca. And we've just come and visited with Mark and his wife Veronica and their two wonderful children for hours. It's been really like having a family get together. Thank you.
It's been great having you.
To your home. So my question for you both is, how is Peak Moment, it's not about Peak Moment, but how has Peak Moment touched your lives?
It is about Peak Moment. No. Peak Moment has been, just sharing all the information from so many incredible people that you've had on there. It's inspirational. I mean, we have so much work that we want to do, so many ideas from your show that we're not nearly incorporating into our own lives yet, but just it gives us like a nice pathway for our future, things we want to incorporate, water saving catchment systems, solar energy, just so many new ideas, and it's just been very inspirational.
Yeah, it's nice to see that there are other people out in the universe that want to do all the same things that we aspire to do and be. So it's a lovely show to watch and feel inspired to do more. And
yeah, a community of caring people. I mean, it's really that's
that
what
is
it
really
really
true.
is. It's a community, so
Yeah.
that's And
So you feel like you're part of that.
We would
sort of
love to
Peak
be.
Moment
Yeah.
Well, you are. You already
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's like you are, even if
Yeah.
we hadn't
Absolutely.
met.
Absolutely
Right.
right.
Because I mean, your garden outside that was lawn, and now it's a permaculture garden of
Right,
sorts.
right.
So you've already done some of that with your chickens and all.
yeah.
But it's more than that. I mean, what I realized in talking with you both is that you're both performers. You're in the musical arts, dance,
Yes.
right? And you came from Los Angeles, right? The heart of entertainment's world, all the way to Seattle, right?
Yes.
But there was a critical juncture for you. What shifted your lives to come and change so radically?
Well, I had some medical issues that we couldn't figure out for years, all through my early 20s and up until my early 30s, when we realized that actually what was wrong was that I was allergic to gluten. And we changed our diet, and it sort of shook me into this place of, wow, what I put in my body is really important to my well-being, really important to my well-being. I'm sick because of this food that I thought was, nurturing me, but it's not. It's actually poison for me. But I changed my diet, and in a week and a half, all my symptoms were gone. Wow. And so it's just this whole idea of food, and then maybe organic food, growing our own food, and living in Los Angeles, we didn't have any land. We didn't even have a little patio. So we decided to sort of make this big move to find some space where we could grow food. And we weren't sure where it was going to be. We thought maybe the West Coast, and we kind of did like one of these numbers and just came up and looked around, and he found this space that we're in now. And it had a huge space in the back for gardening and for our studio. We turned it into a studio, actually, and it just was the place that we grew. I don't even know how to explain it, in a different way. Both with our food, I learned how to plant and how to grow things. We open our studio to our neighborhood, and we have stretch classes for our neighbors, and we just really are into
And you
sharing.
teach dance to the local children, and they
Yes, I
have
do.
plays, and I mean, so
Yeah.
you're nurturing your neighborhood or the young people around
Right,
in your
exactly.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other piece, of course, of the picture that we got to meet was your children, who are 13,
They'll
right?
be 13 in this November, yes.
And homeschooled.
Yes.
So that's a big departure from what
It
most
is.
people are doing.
Yeah, it is. And it started off with this idea of let's travel with our children, because
As performers.
Oh, right.
Let's just,
of course.
we'll homeschool, make it easy on us, travel, take the family with us. But as we started doing more and more, I realized how incredible it was to do this homeschooling, and it opens their creativity. There's nothing they can't do, and in watching them, it's opened up my creativity more and my growth, that, oh wow, I don't have to stop growing because I'm an adult. And so they feed me, and we
Yeah.
grow together, and it's been this beautiful experience that I could never have imagined. So.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to avoid all the stress that we kind of saw in our friends whose kids were going to school, first grade, second grade. They're actually stressed about homework at that age, and that didn't make sense to me, right? We want to keep stress low, and how important is it really that they do that homework? So it's kind of questioning what we saw and trying to find a better way. Every studies show stress is not conducive to learning. So we shouldn't have our children in a stressful environment. And we all know how stressful school is
Yes,
and can be,
sure.
and it gets more and more as you get into the higher levels. And so we certainly wanted to start out at the early levels, for sure, in more nurturing creativity and their curiosity, as opposed to getting assignments done. So that's kind of and it's been fantastic, and nurture that creativity is really the key.
I think the thing that was remarkable, we had a nice meal together here, and what we saw, both with just the presence that your kids have, it's a boy and a girl, they're twins, right? Very different individuals, different interests, and I could see that what you've done, this environment, maybe it helps having performers for parents.
I know, I would think about that, yeah.
But music, and each of them does music, and they sang a song, they'd written the lyrics and done the music and the keyboard. It's like, and videos of all of that. It's like, I can see that they have a head start above kids that are just trained in school for knowing themselves and having confidence at what they can do.
Yes, well, I don't know if you can teach creativity. I've never seen anywhere that you can teach that. So it's something within ourselves, some connection, wherever those ideas come from, that it's not taught. So you have to allow it, and that's kind of our philosophy in terms of the education, is finding their interests and allowing these things to happen. I don't know how creativity works, and I know that when I watch a child, they're incredibly curious, creative, and they have this. And I see that going away the more people are in systems and these told more how to think and what to think. So that's the key. I mean, we wanted to see, it's kind of an experiment, we didn't know, but to see if it was true. As artists, we were very connected to the creative side.
Right,
And even, a lifetime of being a dancer, choreographer, creator, I still don't know where the ideas come from. But I do know there's a feeling and there's some magic that happens. And, obviously children have that in spades. So we wanted to create a space that could allow that to flourish.
You nurture magic.
We try. We try. I mean, who doesn't need magic in
Of
life?
course. We walked up the path, and there's a sign that says, Magic Alley, and it was
Welcome.
like you come around the corner, and it's like, of course, all the plants and the trees and the fruit and so on. It's like, it truly is. And then the space, your creative space in the back, it's part of the magic.
And I think it's
alley.
the children, but it's also adults. It's everyone. It's every age. So I say that for the children, but we try to bring it to everyone in the community, because we all are creators. It is innate in all of us, I feel. And so we're just, again, allowing a space for people to come in and recognize that they can create and they can move through space in a place that they wish they could have done when they were a little kid. And yeah.
It's kind of, some people might look at it as a blessing and a curse. As an artist, we've been able to literally be on stage and energetically inspire and create these feelings and this energy. So knowing that, the science doesn't have a way to measure that. They don't know what that is. So it's like, how can you talk about that? But, like I said, I know it's there. We've experienced this, and I've shared it, and I've talked with my fans and people. It's there, and because science can't measure it, doesn't mean it's not there.
That's
so,
right. That's right.
It's like I say, some people might look at it as a curse because, I know it's there, but I can't.
Sure, you cannot quantify it.
Exactly, you can't quantify it.
Right.
But we all know it's there as a
except
human
when
being,
it's sparked, and I think that's part of why people are so drawn to the entertainment arts.
Exactly.
Now, I mean, when
Exactly.
I watched the video that your kids did and they're singing and they're dancing and they're playing, the kids are, it's like, it's a human.
It is a human thing. Who doesn't enjoy that?
Let the bass kick. Say it's not Saturday, but we can still stay up and play because it's the first day of summer. The sky is blue instead of gray, just like it was yesterday. The sun is warm because it is summer. Summer's only 3 months long. I wouldn't want to do it wrong. If I don't go outside, it'd be a bummer. Summer doesn't last long, so go and put your swimsuits on and celebrate the warmness of summer. Stop. It's summertime. Eating ice cream, sitting under a pine. And I'm just chilling with my bros, eating juicy watermelon, playing in the hose. Summer. It's summer. S-U-M-M-E-E-R. Summer. It's summer. It's S-U-M-M-E-R-R. Summer. It's summer. S-U-M-M-E-E-R. S-U-M-M-E-R-R. That spells summer. Today it's not Saturday, but we can still stay up and play because it's the first day of summer. The sky is blue instead of gray, just like it was yesterday. The sun is warm because it is summer. Summer's only 3 months long. I wouldn't want to do it wrong. If I don't go outside, it'd be a bummer. Summer doesn't last long, so go and put your swimsuits on and celebrate the warmness of summer. Summer, 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 summer. Go outside and play in the sprinklers. Just sit back, enjoy the sun. I really want to finish eating lunch because I want to go outside before the day is done. Hear the sound of the ice cream truck. We'll be able to catch it with luck. Licking our ice cream at the beach. You got vanilla and I got peach. Eating watermelon just as you please and just having fun. Trying to see how far we can spit the seeds and playing in the sun. Summer, it's summer. S-U-M-M-E-E-R. Summer, it's summer. S-U-M-M-E-R-R. Summer, it's summer. S-U-M-M-E-E-R. Summer, it's summer. S-U-M-M-E-R-R. first day of summer. The sky is blue instead of gray, just like it was yesterday. The sun is warm because it is summer. Summer's only 3 months long. I wouldn't want to do it wrong. If I don't go outside, it'd be a bummer. Summer doesn't last long, so go and put your swimsuits on and celebrate the warmness of summer.
Okay, action.
Ice cream!
Yes. Okay, now do it again.
Ice cream!
Okay, now really loud.
Really loud.
Say it really loud.
Ice cream!
Okay,
That wasn't very serious.
okay.
What about like...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now like scream it.
So they don't actually get to experience it. So then what do you do as a human? You know, if you're never able to express that or feel that, it's like, wow, that's a huge piece of humanity, of ourselves that, you know. So we've been able to share that, and you know, it's kind of guided us on our philosophy of homeschooling and nurturing creativity and finding that. And like you said, in adults as well. I mean, we all have that. It's not exclusive to any one individual.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
So magic. We like to help bring that magic back of possibility.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I want to thank you because Robin and I got to swim in the magic with you for hours, and your family, you know, and see that that's the kind of, I feel like that's the kind of nurturing of young people and older people, like you're saying, to remember that, to find again and ignite that creative spark and that passion. And I think that's the culture the world would all rather live in. Don't you think? Wouldn't you rather live in a culture where your own creativity is nourished? I'm Janaea Donaldson, and I'm with Mark and Veronica Mendonca in Seattle. Join us next time.
Is anybody there? Hello? Whatever you are, take it easy. Whatever you are, do it fast. Whatever you are, whatever you'll be, the thought is the end and with every laugh. Is it gonna come again? Is it gonna come again? No there. Ooh, is it gonna come again? Is it gonna come again? Are you out there? It's like I'm waiting for you. You out there? It's like I'm waiting for you. Just make it quick, make it quick. Just make it quick, make it quick. quick. Just make it quick, make it quick. Oh, make it quick, make it quick. I'm dying again. Every minute, my soul's so unclean, so obscure. I'm saying goodbye so many times it doesn't even sound like a word. There. Is it getting me today? Is it getting me today? No, there. Is it getting me today? Is it getting me today? Are you out there? It's like I'm waiting for you. You out there? It's like I'm waiting for you. Just make it quick, make it quick. Just make it quick, make it quick. Just make it quick, make it quick. Oh, make it quick, make it quick.